What's up YouTube? Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh here today, and this is a mail day video, so we're going to start it right off here with a Pharaoh's Servant First Edition sealed booster box. So I bought a few of these, and when they go for low enough prices, I try to pick them up. So it's the first item of the day. Item number 2. Picked this up pretty cheap. It's from Canada for $13. We have a Retro Pack 2 Ring of Destruction. So, you guys check out my last video. I actually pulled one of these a little while back. So I've always liked the holo and the artwork on this card, and for $13, I thought it was worth the buy. Then next, the seller threw in a few randos, and the card I actually purchased was Compulsory Evacuation Device from Turbo Pack 4. Always thought this artwork was really cool with the Blackluster soldier shooting out of it. So looked to be in really good condition, and I looked it over, and it will probably be off the PSA. Here we have a bunch of cards that I have not looked over though. So we have a pile of cards ranging from LOB, MRD, and Pharaoh's Servant, all from one seller. So it'll be interesting to see how these cards look. They had them listed pretty cheap online, so I just snagged them before they really got out there too much, and before I could really ask too many questions. So looking off camera, the front looks really good. Corners look pretty well, and there's a few up and down scratches on the back, but overall, very happy with that. And then the second of these two looks pretty good on the front, and pretty good on the back. So Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. And then two more. Like I said, this was all from the same seller. He had a lot of old school stuff. He had an LOB lot with a Blue Eyes and a few Exodia pieces and a few other Ultras, I think. So here we have Garnecia Elephantas. As you guys can see, this kind of looks like the real wavy first print LOB foil. And very pleased with that one as well. So far 3 for 3. And we have, last but not least, out of the supers I purchased from him from MRD, Heavy Storm. This one has a little more side to side kind of light scratches, but overall I would think it would still get a 9. All these have really nice corners and edges on them, so definitely can't be mad about that. Really like the artwork on this as well. It's well done. All right, and then we kind of upgrade into a few bigger boys here. If I can get it out without damaging it. So, Ultra number 1, Mirror Force First Edition. Always really wanted this card as a kid, and Now I've graded way too many of them. But still, overall, definitely cannot be complaining about any of these cards. I mean, you guys can see, I mean, no scratching on the hollow anywhere, and well centered. You guys probably can do enough digging to find what I paid for this lot online, so I won't say what I paid for it. And the last card, MRD card I bought from him, B Skull Dragon. So once again, the front looks really good, and the back, once again, really, really good. So definitely cannot complain. I think I've had by far the best luck grading Metal Raiders cards out of any set, so maybe the luck can continue. So then I also bought a Pharaoh's Servant lot off of him. He had, I will say how much he had these for sale. These are all supers, I believe, some duplicates. I think there's 7 cards total, all first edition from Pharaoh's Servant for $10. So, as you can see here, this one's got a little ding up on this corner. But besides that, easily still near mint. Then copy number 2 of Grave Robber. Really good. So that one is in gradable condition for sure. So then we have a few copies of Fairy Meteor Crush. That one's got some pretty significant. Oh, that one's got a crease. So, but for $10, I definitely can't complain about buying these. Copy number 2. Much better. So I think that one's probably a 9. There's some tiny surface splotching, but overall, probably grade worthy. And then we have 3 times Nobleman of Crossout. So look over these really fast. That one's got a crease down at the bottom. That one's in pretty minty condition, a little off-centered, but we'll put it in the sleeve for now. And the third copy, some slight scratching on the back, so probably a 9, maybe an 8, but pretty well centered. So probably won't send that one in. It's kind of got a line up here at the top too. So, sorry, this is gonna be a longer Mailday video. So that was the Pharaoh's Servant cards, and now I bought a LOB lot off of him too. Just supers though, so we'll see what we can get. Back of this card looks pretty good. And the front, it's got the factory error print right through there. And a little nick up at the top, but I think I paid $40 for 4 LOB Supers, so $10 a card is not too bad for LOB Supers. And that was trap hole number 2. And here's the first one. This one's got some more surface scratching. So this one will definitely not be graded. Okay, and the last 2. This one's kind of got a bit like a bend in it almost. So I don't know exactly what's going on there. Yeah, you can see it on the front too. But other than that, probably just go to my binder. And then the card I really bought the lot for, so hopefully it's in better condition. Back doesn't look too bad. And there's the front. Looks pretty good. I knew it was off-centered when I bought it, so not really concerned about that, but pretty happy with that. All right, then we'll kind of speed through this next set. So that was all from one seller, all those ungraded cards, and now we'll get into a different seller. So have a Celtic Guardian LOB first edition ×3. So I'll look over these off camera. We have Flame Swordsman first edition. You can see the nick up there, but still old school. Another Flame Swordsman first edition, all American English, and pretty off-centered. But other than that, the card looks really mint. And we have an Obelisk the Tormentor from GBI Secret. So I'll have to look that over. And then we have some graded cards, and all these will probably be for sale. So we have Flame Swordsman first edition, Near Mint 8, Legendary Fisherman, Near Mint 8.5, Guy the Fierce Knight. I'm guessing I got an 8 because of the centering, but other than that, it looks pretty good. And that dent's in the plastic sleeve around it. Red Eyes Black Dragon first edition LOB, Near Mint 8. A few little nicks across the top edge. Little off-centered. Exodia the Forbidden One, Mint 9. And I'm really gonna look this one over. I might crack it and send it back in because it looked pretty good to me. So I'll probably keep this one and look over it. And last but not least, same seller, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Starter Deck Kaiba, Mint 9. And the only thing I can tell on this is the centering high to low is a little off. But beyond that, it looks perfect. So once again, you could probably send this to BGS and get a 9.5. And once again, the scratches on this case. I'll take it out, get in its, there we go. So, kind of a lengthy Mailday video, but I wanted to go through everything thoroughly with you guys. A lot of old school stuff, so probably gonna submit a lot of this to PSA and sell off some stuff. Like I said, a lot of these two probably be keeping, But beyond that, these will probably be for sale. So, and depending on what these raw cards look like, they'll probably be for sale as well. So hope I didn't bore you guys too much with the mail day. Always like to share what I buy and what I'm trying to get graded and things like that. So subscribe if you're not. Have a lot of openings to post. PSA return, big PSA submission, and try to keep it fresh on the channel. So comment with what you'd like to see if I'm not doing something right, or you'd like to see something change. And as always, thanks for watching.